EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the New York Giants. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. He's got a first down past the 30. And finally brought down at the 43. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Barkley. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Touchdown, Giants! Saquon Barkley, 43 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Ready.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. From the gun, it's Brees. This is caught by Gill. 25 yards that time.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. They go play action here on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But it'll be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Brees now to throw. And Ging's got it. And all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now he's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
This is Barkley.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. They'll run on first down. Barkley, he'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. On second down now, Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Now Jones from the gun, he'll throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up first and 10 at the 45. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
We're good. That's full. Ready.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's caught at the 25. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. It's a big play there for the Saints. 45 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Space to maneuver at the 40. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. Past the 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Evan Ingram, 74 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Rosas good with the extra point. These two teams all tied after 1. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. On 2nd down, Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing now is Breeze. Again has it complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. He'll get 15 and a Saints 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Breeze's throw on target to Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. First and 10 at the 46. To throw, it's Breeze. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. They'll run it with Kamara. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Kamara trying again. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. This is 3rd and goal. And this Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far. They'll run for it. This is Murray. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up. No balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They begin with a run by Barkley. He's got the first down and more past midfield. The 20, 10, touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. Oh, nice move. And not a particularly good return here as he'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. On first down, Breeze. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is intercepted. Picked off around the 37.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been
Yo, Tyron, we on YouTube.
See them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden
Make sure my fans can see me.
for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back to back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. They'll try the right side here. Barkley.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Throwing Jones into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So after the INT, it's Breeze. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Thomas, the intended target. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, they've always said.
And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dexter Lawrence. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running with Kamara. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
2nd and 5 now. Breeze, and Thomas has it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 38-yard line. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. Alec Ogletree in on the stop.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Brings up 2nd and 9. Hey, easy. 37-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Breeze. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Keith Kirkwood that time. And it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively jars it free. No first down.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that'll bring them back within a point. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 75 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Now Breeze. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 45. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. A first down carry for Barkley. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 45 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Breeze now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Breeze. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Now Breeze on third down. And that will be incomplete. Had to pass there, third and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for third and short, because when it's third and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Now Breeze, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's first and 10. Breeze going to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn. And that'll bring up second down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on that one as it brings up a third and 10. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Breeze. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep blow with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Breeze to throw for it on fourth. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas, 37 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Lutz good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession
17 carries, 318, 4 touchdowns. This guy's killing you.
It leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go. Now Saquon Barkley, and he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Now Jones. It's caught. Shepard. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And they're not able to convert on fourth down. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A very solid gain of 27. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now this time, Breeze will throw. Cook's got it. Touchdown Saints. Jared Cook, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
5 touchdowns on the day for Saquon. 400 yards. 400 yards on 20-something carries. 5 touchdowns.
Just kick the extra point, winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Again, it's Kamara. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They begin on the ground with Kamara. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Lorenzo Carter in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute
You better punt the
warning.
ball, play defense, and use those timeouts. Punt the ball, play defense, buddy.
As we get you reset, down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. And Gibbs got it. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20. And at the end of it, he stripped. Ball comes loose. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
Yeah, what you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Willis? Yeah, it's what you get for running your mouth.
Close to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, that's what you get. No, that's what you get trying to stunt. Try to stunt on me. I'll show you who the teacher is.
Quite
You my student. 6 touchdowns on the day.
This one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first
You my
down
student.
and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And that run has to be
About to get 6 touchdowns, 500 yards with Saquon.
That might put the icing on the
Nothing
cake.
you can do about it.
Word for it, because when an offense grinds a defense down and kind of takes their heart from them,
Nothing
and you see them
you can
start
do
to
about
sag,
it.
no better feeling for the team running the football.
Now we'll get a
There
quick
is
timeout
nothing
called by New Orleans,
that you
number
can
2,
do about this.
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On second down, here's Barkley. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest.
6 touchdowns on the day, buddy.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
400-something yards.
Saquon Barkley, 32 yards. And the Giants
This is my game.
on to their lead. PAT up and good
This
by
game
Rosas.
belongs to me.
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be
I mean,
taken
you
in
had the
end
game.
zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field,
Saquon
ready to
Barkley,
get their
everybody.
drive
6
started.
touchdowns, over 400 yards on the day.
But that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off
Let's see if we can get, let's see if we can give Saquon one more touchdown.
26-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles.
Come on, Saquon. Do you want one more?
To give them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing
Almost
was
500
taken,
yards
and it
of
didn't
rushing
land. Nice
for
play by them
Saquon.
on defense.
Sure, I'll take one more touchdown. I'll take one more for the day and make it 7. Over 500 yards with this guy. 7 touchdowns on the day. Saquon motherfucking Barkley.
72 yards. And the Giants are
Over 550 yards of rushing. 7 touchdowns.
I'm just not sure what more we can say about him after that one.
But we're certainly going to give it a try, aren't we? Because I believe we're watching greatness personified. It has not mattered all game long where they've handed him the football.
I want to see if I can get him 8 touchdowns.
End zone. He is so locked into that so-called zone, I don't think they're going to get him out of it in this one.
And he'll take it back to about
Come on, you give up that ball one more time, man. Let me get him 8 touchdowns.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down.
And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 37 yards. Breeze now. Again has it complete. And he is into the end zone.
Good game.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, 44 yards. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit.
Saquon Barkley, I can't wait to see his numbers so I can screenshot this.
This game comes to a close. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown.
7 touchdowns, 551 yards on 25 carries.
I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that.
25, 551,
When the game is
7
set,
touchdowns.
the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Yeah, but that 551 and 7 touchdowns for Barkley just wipes all that away.
We say so long. from the Bayou.
Yeah, just sweeps it under the rug, man. Good game, man. Good game. I hold the crown. You're one of my prodigies. You're a student. I'm the teacher. Saquon Barkley, 25 carries, 551, 7 touchdowns, no fumbles, 77 long on the day.